After nearly 3 weeks of intense treatment, testing, and isolation, Nancy Wrightball and Dr. Kent Brantley are back home with their families.
I'm thrilled to be alive, to be well, and to be reunited with my family.
The Wrightball family requests privacy, but made the following statement. During the course of her fight, Nancy recalled the dark hours of fear and loneliness, but also a sense of the deep abiding peace and presence of God, giving her comfort. Both Wrightball and Dr. Brantley say they're thankful for all of the prayers on their behalf.
I cannot thank you enough for your prayers and your support. But what I can tell you is that I serve a faithful God who answers prayers.
Doctors say after 3 weeks, Ebola patients who beat the disease can't spread the virus. That's because it's no longer in their blood or saliva.
The medical staff here at Emory is confident that the discharge from the hospital of both of these patients poses no public health threat.
Experts say both patients still have some healing ahead, as it's common for fatigue and aches and pains to linger. Wrightball and Dr. Brantley were working in the Ebola ward of this field hospital in Liberia when they got sick. And while their treatment was a success, the outbreak in West Africa is far from contained. According to the World Health Organization, the death toll is now at more than 1,300 people. Local governments have put in place a no-touching rule and are going to great lengths to encourage the public to wash their hands with chlorinated water.
So saying don't hug your wife, don't hold hands with your friend, don't even shake hands with a colleague.
But many of the areas being hit the hardest by Ebola have run out of chlorine. Operation Blessing is on the scene and heard of this need.
I met with the Minister of the Interior of Liberia and asked him what some of his priority needs were. He's heading up the anti-Ebola task force for the nation. And he said his number one need right now was body bags, which is an eye-opening, need, of course. His number two need was chlorine.
OB is sending 5 chlorine-generating units from its Chesapeake, Virginia warehouse. They'll be able to produce a total of 550 gallons of chlorine per day. Operation Blessing is also working with the local hospital, sending medical supplies and other equipment, and working with local churches to educate the public about the disease. All important steps towards reducing the threat of spreading Ebola. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.